Today on Board Game Coffee, we're unboxing Solomon Kane. Again, from Mythic Games. Still, I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. Still.
Vincent, get back here this instant! Oh,
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
Double espresso. Okay, I'll be sipping on that through the video. Here's the thing. Solomon Kane. Let me get that box. Two boxes. Now, we've already opened Solomon Kane. But I'm guessing, based on the fact that these things showed up on my doorstep like 3 hours ago, that there was a two-wave shipment situation. And this must be wave 2. I had no idea. I thought there was a lot in the other Solomon Kane. Now, you might be wondering, well, wouldn't you think for how much you paid that you didn't get enough? Maybe if I remember how much I paid. Who keeps track of these things? I can't. If you ask me how much was that Kickstarter you backed and it was like 2-3 weeks past, I could tell you. But if it was, if it's like 2 years, a year and a half to 2 years later, I'm not going to remember. Anyways, here it is. And we're going to open it. Again, still, more. You know what I mean? I guess this is part 2. Part 2 of Solomon Kane. Let's do one box at a time. All right, here we go. All right. Let's start with the top one. Let's start with the brown one. Well, they're heavy, but this time I know why. Because, and if you want to see the original Solomon Kane unboxing, I'll put a link to the video below, but you just search for it on our channel, Solomon Kane Unboxing. You'll find it. You'll see me and Solomon Kane stuff. There's usually a lot of books, so that's why this is heavy. I'm kind of all over the place. I think it's the espresso. So, but you know what? Unlike most campaign games, I have actually played Solomon Kane. I've played this. Well, not this, part 1. The other box I opened. I played that with Brittany, and we actually got through a campaign. Not the entire thing, because, we got through the entire one book. Because it's broken up into books, so you could experience different stories. And that's why these boxes are so heavy, because they're full of paper. And anyways, we went through one of them. I can't remember which one it was. And I liked it. I liked it. We're telling people, like, hey, you guys need to come over. I want to say you guys, like friends. We need to, not just anybody. We need to come over. You guys need to come over and we need to play Solomon Kane. It's good, man. It's like got this whole idea of, like, we're all different. And it's been long enough that I can't remember. We're all, like, different aspects of personality, spirits. I don't know what we are. We're 5 different things, like bravery and etc. and honor, whatever. Anyways, or 4 different things. And then we all pitch in to control Solomon Kane. So we're all different aspects of possibly his personality. I can't remember. And we're all controlling him. And we all have different specialities. I just did an unboxing and I had these wires hanging from the ceiling yesterday. And they're still here. Fix that in a bit. I don't know if you can see them, but I can. They're bothering me. All right. Just let me go fix them now. All right, I've rambled enough. Cables have been fixed. And let's open some boxes. One at a time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more Solomon Kane. The only thing that's been keeping me from playing it is time. But, I get a lot of campaign games. I don't get to go through a lot of them right away. And if they're especially big, like if I get the sense that they're going to be really long ones, then they kind of get pushed off to the side because I want to try to experience more things. And when I saw the books, I was like, I think this is doable. And I watched the playthrough, and I was like, this guy's through half of the book already. I was like, me and Brittany could do this, and we did. That was before Baby, so it's, I guess it's been like a year? I don't know how long it's been, but, yeah, definitely before Baby. So I don't remember how to play. Oh, but what I do remember is that there were things that were definitely wrong in the rulebook, and I think they were kind of addressed on BGG, but going through it and trying to interpret, like, how is this supposed to work? I don't know. It seemed a little messy in spots. So we just guessed, and then we found out later on BGG, we guessed wrong, but we kept playing. We made it a little easier on ourselves in some areas, make it a little harder in other areas, but I'm assuming they've had enough time that they could probably squeeze an errata in here or something. That was it. Now, I don't know where I was going with that. Doesn't matter. Let's open the box. Ooh, yeah. Heart of Africa. Never been to Africa myself, but fun fact, Brittany does have family in South Africa. Her mom was from South Africa. Was she born there? Don't remember. Maybe she just lived there for a long time when she was a girl. You don't have to ask. I don't know why I'm drawing a complete blank on this. But anyways, she has family in South Africa. So, okay. We had some crazy artwork. I think I've seen that artwork before. I think it was a print. Okay, so we got 2 big boxes. I get the feeling that we're about to see some books, more books, and some other stuff. I'm a little out of it today. I don't know why. Maybe bad sleep. I don't know. Baby's on the brain. Okay. Let's just open a box. Let's just go through it. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Okay. Some people out there are probably like, this guy's annoying. Maybe. But you know, can't all be perfect, Mom. Okay. Let's open her up. I like the idea of having more Solomon Kane content, because even though there was like books of different lengths, I got the sense that even I, with my limited time, could get through these, and that actually kind of made me nervous. I don't know why, because I think I finished. No, I finished Sleeping Gods. Finished that, but you could play that over and over again. But we're not here talking about that. Where was I? You can probably see how this unboxing is gonna go. All right. Based on design of Jake Thornton. All right. Let's see what we got. This is designed by Dale Rowe and Babis. Sorry, I'm talking through the unloading. It was a good one too. I'm sorry. Hope pushing it back down didn't screw up the air section. Oh, that was pretty solid. A little bit of turbulence, but acceptable. I'll give it a 5. We've been getting some good lids lately. I say lately, but I haven't done an unboxing in a while. Well, actually, we just did an unboxing yesterday. That should be out before this. That was Orlog. 2022 has been a slow start. So we're coming out strong with a whole bunch of unboxings. If the unboxings are strong, I don't know if that's your type of thing. I like doing them. I like unboxing things. Okay, Red Shadows. Ooh. Now, this is what Solomon Kane is. A lot of books, a lot of diagrams, and these things, I forgot how they work. They're like illumination, like light paths or something, and then stuff happens. I honestly can't remember how to play at all. I've played so many games since the last time I played, and this is really squeaky. But I remember having a lot of fun through this, and the idea that there's like, depending on what me and Brittany, what we did, like the actions we took, determined where we would go next, which chapter we would go to, and if things got easier or harder based on our decisions, which was cool. I like that. This is a thick one. Okay, so we don't have to look through these because they're all gonna be. All the books are pretty much gonna look like this. But the artwork on the cover, man, this is heavy. Part 2. Part 1. Okay, this is a big one. So this is one big ass story. Oh, minis! Yeah, I forgot there's minis in this one. I don't know why I forgot there was minis in this. I remember books. Okay, so we got some tiles. We'll look at those. Let's look at them now. I was gonna say we'll get close down, but they're pretty big. Let's look at them now. Ooh, we got minis. We got some cards. Let's put those away for now. And one thing about the Solomon Kane Kickstarter, that if you're gonna get it, like, well, it's too late now, but if they bring it back, which they might, it's good. I liked playing it. I enjoyed playing it. I would not get the neoprene mat again. I thought it was cool when I saw it. I was like, oh, cool, it's a nice neoprene mat. But then playing with it, I was like, you're pretty useless. It's just a big picture on a neoprene mat. It doesn't really have slots or anything. It's, if you don't have a neoprene mat, because I like playing neoprene mats, but they're easier to pick up cards off of. But if you don't already have one or something, then I guess get it. But if you have one, just use anything. Or you don't need one at all because, you know, tables have been working fine for years. It's not, I wouldn't recommend the neoprene mat, but I do like the game. Okay. And it's dark. It's hard to make out what the hell's going on. Okay, what do we got here? Just, well, they're double-sided. So let's just flip them. You know what? Let's just do one at a time. Let's do this side. Flip them over. We got some Bernie cities. They're all like crazy. Like you just, they don't do straight lines. They don't do straight lines in this game. Getting a very Conan vibe from that. That's loud. Let's start putting them down nicely. I like the artwork on these. Okay. Flip it over. Man, these are allowed to put down. I was honestly surprised that Brittany liked it as much as she did. Because I was like, you want to play again? And her response was like, yeah, let's play again. No, she likes board games, obviously, and she likes campaign games. But sometimes, if they're like too story-heavy or text-dependent, she kind of, she fades off. But the gameplay in this was interesting enough that she just wanted to play more, which is great. Okay, let's move this camera down. Let's look at some minis. Let's look at some cards. Let's get the party started. Well, let's continue the party. I guess it started once we did the whole board game coffee. Man, it's gonna be a long unboxing. All right, camera's in place. Let's open up some stuff. Cards first, minis last. I'm not really looking at them. I'm just checking if there was anything underneath. That was loud. Okay, there's nothing underneath. Getting some reflections, but you know there are plastic on these, so let's just take the plastic off. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, and you know I've got actually some medication coming in today for this skin issue I have. Hopefully that'll clear it right up. But what I've learned is dealing with paper and cardboard makes it even worse. So it's the unboxings are not helping. Okay, so we got a bunch of these. Now we're not going to go through these because like they're all just text heavy. You get the idea. There's the art on the back of the card. Oh, let me look at these. Now I don't remember what these are for. Now if this came out like, you know, on the heels of the last one, then I'd be like, oh yeah, these cards are for this and these cards are for that. And then, but you know, really that would have just meant I would have rambled on for like 4 hours. This way, not knowing anything, I talk for half the time. Most of that time is me saying, I don't exactly know what's happening, but you know how it is. You've been here before. Okay. So we got discovery cards, little icons. So this must be the Gorilla mission. Red Shadows. Okay, so was there a monkey movie or gorilla movie? Like something to do with shadows? Like that was in the title. But shadows weren't actually part of the. It wasn't like it was a haunted forest or anything or jungle, you know, wherever monkeys chill. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through all these. You get the idea. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. We're here mostly see minis. You know what? I'm not gonna open all these because these are. You get the idea. They are text. There's pictures of a monkey on the back. There's a lot of axe. These are discovery cards, and then there's a lot of text like this. So we got a sense of one of them. Let's just jump to the minis. If there's usually art on them, then I'll go through, but I didn't get a sense that there was going to be any art, and there'll be less spoilers that way. Alright, mini time. Okay, so let's see. And I'm trying not to really pay attention to the minis until I pull them out in front of camera, so I experience them with you. Oh, he's cool. I like the physique on him. Like a tough mofo. Alright. There's two of him that I see so far. No, I think there's a bunch more on the top. No, they're holding the spears askew. Whoa. This guy's got a bigger spear. He looks angrier. He's like subtly larger or more toned than the other guys. I'm zooming in just so we can see some of the details on there. These are nice minis. I miss minis. The opening, just a bunch of minis. I miss doing it. Okay, this guy looks like some sort of leader type. Where the other guys look more like warriors? Or maybe a shaman? I don't know. I don't get... Usually shamans, you get like a lot more just stuff hanging off of them. So I'm not sure. Ooh, but I do like the big monkey. I'm getting a King Kong vibe from this guy. Nice. I like the detail of the scars on his stomach. Like he's seen some shit. Been through some fights. I like the fur texture on him. What else we got here? Got a couple of these guys. Them in their little chests. They look like thieves of Thiefville. And if the camera's a little rocky, forgive me, it's hard to hit the zoom button without making the camera rock. Alright. So I got a few of those guys. And now this guy's got to be shaman. This guy's shaman material. See, he looks older, he's thinner, he's not as buff. He's got some extra stuff hanging off him, but you know, really not as much as I would expect from a shaman-like character. Assuming that's what he is. I don't know what he is. For all I know, he's the pizza guy waiting to get paid. Look at him. Just chilling on that rock. And I actually quite enjoy the detail on that rock. I like that it's not just a rock, it's like some sort of... It's like a crumbled piece of something. Or some altar. Looks more like an altar. Nice. He's got a good attitude on his face. Like a personality. He's got like very stern, serious look on his face. Man, this guy with his like 8-pack. Holy crap. These guys are ripped. Like, Solomon is gonna get his ass handed to him. Maybe I don't know the story. Maybe these guys are the good guys. It's just, you know, traditionally when I open a box full of minis, all the guys that are ripped are the bad guys. Oh, I like this. You know what? As far as like nice muscle tone goes, it's great, but a nice detailed costume on a mini, can't beat that. I love all the buckles, the little detail of his little spiky goatee beard thing. And you can see the details of like, he's got like these, the stitching on his pants. All the buckles on his boots. Like this is some nice detail. Like all the guns stuffed in his belt. He's got a lot going on here. I know, like, this arm for some reason seems extra shiny and out of place with the rest of them. And it's got like, was that flashing? Is that what it's called? I don't paint minis, so I don't really have to deal with that. I like them. Nice. We got a few piratey looking ones. Or crusaders, or whatever they would be. Looks good. I like the detail of the skulls and the base. I like when the bases have like a ground texture and not just flat. Like, not necessary, but if I had a choice, I like the extra detail on the base. All right. We got a very unguard pose. Unguard. He was gonna throw a knife. What's a knife? It is a knife. He's got a knife in his backhand. In his other hand. You know what I mean. Okay, cool. And then here are, like, you might think these guys look like the first guys, but they're not. Because the first guys actually look like this. Alright? Completely different. Oh no. I dropped him. But these guys still look good. I like them. The difference in them is subtle. But I like it. I like them. I'd rather have a subtle difference in the minis rather than just all look the same. But if they all look the same, then it happens. They understand that every mini can look unique. Mind you, Simon, like, there's Starcadia and Marvel in their United series. All those minis are unique, so I guess it's doable. This guy looks like a just well put together, like a politician. And he's got like Beats by Dre on his head. Like, what are those? Like, it's not. It's like some sort of rope situation. But yeah. Okay, I think that was all the different minis in that box. Yeah, everything else is just a duplicate of one you've already seen. All right, let's open up another box. I like to point out that somehow, let's see if I can notice, this got like exploded. I just noticed that when I put it back. I don't know what the hell happened there. Not that it really matters, but it's like destroyed that corner there. Okay. All right, we cleared some stuff out of the way, and now we're opening this one, which is called Heart of Africa. Okay, let's do this. I have seen this. I think there was a piece of art that came with the game, like a print. I believe that was it. You know, I'm actually looking at behind the camera. I have Solomon Kane stored there underneath a couch. Because this game is the one that broke the camel's stress back, if that makes sense. Basically, I always thought everything was manageable. And then games started coming in again from Kickstarters, you know, from like over a year ago. And I'm realizing quickly that I have no room in my house for these things anymore. I know, so I'm gonna get some messages saying, I'll take them off your hands. No, they're staying here. But I just gotta figure out a way to store them. I'm running out of house. I need to put up some more shelves. That's what I need to do. All right, let's get into this box. Love the artwork. This whole scene of like this giant monster and Solomon Kane being like, bring it, biatch. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's open her up. Wasn't feeling it. I'm giving it a 3.5. It wasn't bad. Just uneventful. Unlitting is what I'm talking about. The last one was better. Okay. Oh, Solomon Kane takes on Sauron. For you X-Men fans out there. Goes to the Savage Land. No, Heart of Africa. Savage Land is where Sauron lives. You know what? Maybe the Savage Land is in the heart of Africa. I have no idea. That's where the mutates are. That's where Sauron lives. It's kind of fresh in my mind because I've been watching the old X-Men cartoon on the Disney Channel. It's kind of getting ready for, I think it's called X-Men 95. They're bringing back the cartoon with new episodes. So, looking forward to that. So I'm just watching through the old stuff. Okay. Wings in the Night. And look, more pages with more information that is irrelevant to you at this time, but when you're playing, very relevant. This is a heavy freaking book. Oh, we have this. Oh, the Footfalls Within. This is the box cover situation. I think they chose the right art. I like this over this, but it's a smaller, which I'm surprised that it's the smaller one is the one that they went for. I guess they just went for there. It doesn't really matter. The cooler art matters more. Hey, again, a bunch of things still matter to you. Like, they do matter. I mean, they don't matter to you right now if you're not playing. But all kinds of goodness in there. Okay, so we got some more tiles. We got some more minis. We're not going to spoil those for you yet. Let's get to these tiles. Slide this away. There you go. No peeking. Let's cut this open. And, say, isn't there dice in Solomon Kane? I guess I have that in the core box. I don't know. No, it's not necessary to have any more. I like the testing portion of the videos. Alrighty. I'm going to try not to drop these because make a lot of noise. Well, those are pretty kind of bland looking tiles. He's trying to look a little more interesting. But I guess when you're just fighting in the open fields of Africa, you're not going to always get some interesting temple, demon, whatever you come across in this world of Solomon Kane. That's cool though. I do like the dungeon. I like the way the stairs look. Actually, it looks like it goes somewhere. Okay, all right. So you get the idea of these. All these huts are kind of giving me an Assassin's Creed vibe. Been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed lately. Playing some before I came down here, actually. Okay, minis. Mini time. You know what that means? Camp time. You know, I haven't eaten yet. I'm feeling a little sleepy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a bunch of minis. A bunch of minis on top. And then we got some minis on the bottom, and then we got some cards. And I always gotta check. Nothing. Alright. Again, we won't open these. Oh no, we will open these because there's usually some like art on these. I think. Well, there was on the last one. I don't know about usually. Okay. Check out some art. Looks. Is that one I guess we have minis for? Oh, he looks tough. Well, actually, I like that photo. I know, I'm not surprised. I'm saying, like, it's not a photo of, like, a monster or some sort of superhero. I just thought it was a nice photo. It's very calm and peaceful. You wouldn't know that there's a demon out there just waiting to swallow your soul. Some people would say that about marriage. Not mine. Not mine, Brittany. If you're watching. I would never say that. Okay. So, again, we're not going to look through these. You get the idea. They kind of look like this. Varying degrees of text. And on the... So, that's what they look like on one side. On the other side, they look like so. Bam. And the plastic makes it very glary with the studio lights. And how many acts are in this one? 2, 3. A lot of stuff happened in Act 2. Not much in here. So there's 3 acts. A lot of cards. Okay. right to the minis. You know, kind of happy there's not a lot of art of these cards. You can just jump right into the minis. Oh, there's a big one there I really want to look at. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to do one of these. Okay. I'm going to put you. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got more like this. So I'm getting the whole vibe is a very tribal vibe. You know, a lot of warriors, some headdresses, and sharp tools of destruction. There's a bunch of those guys in there. There's 4. It's a bunch. And we got this guy, which he's tiny compared to the last guy. So let's get in a little closer. There, I dropped him. Okay, so I don't know, is it bag? Is that water he's got in those bags? This guy's like the other guy's like a warrior out to fight. That guy's like going for groceries. And then we just got a cow. Like, do I fight this thing? Got big horns. Looks like you put up a hell of a fight. It's a solid piece of plastic. We got. Oops. This looks like the guy in Indiana Jones. You know, was it? I haven't seen Indiana Jones in a while. You know, he brought up. You know what? It's because he's holding this thing. I'm getting a vibe of Indy's whip. The guy who, he's like starts swinging his sword and then Indy shoots him. I don't know why he's holding that thing off to the side, but looks like he means business. Like, is he a fighter? Like, he came decked out in jewelry, and I think like against the. Like, looking at the more tribal, native-looking warriors, that guy doesn't look like he stands a chance. Like he'd trip on his skirt. Or robes. Ooh, I like that mask. That's creepy. I'm digging that mask. I like all the details on these shields. Really nice minis. Zooming out. I can zoom out a little more on the bigger guys. You get a sense of what they look like. There you go. Just trying to find the perfect focal point for you guys. And now, check out this guy's like dagger or sword or whatever. Death tool. Like, that is a serious can opener. Like, that'll mess you up. I kind of want to hit something with that. Not a person, like a pumpkin or something. Just want to kind of get a feel for that. It looks like a cool weapon. If you know, you're into mutilating your enemy. Yeah, this guy. I like the beards. I like these guys. Like, I don't know what role they play in the Solomon Kane world, but I like these minis. I like all their robes. I like the long beards. Here, this is what I was talking about when I meant like shaman just covered in stuff. Like, what is all, like, there's a lot of things going on there. Let's zoom in. Like, there's a lot happening here. Got the whole headdress. Alright, so that was layer 1. There's a big mini in here. I really want to see that. Okay. Here is layer 2. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Haven't we seen this guy already? Is this guy and this guy the same? No, they're not. The shields with. Why would I think they're the same? I guess they're similar pose. They're just holding completely different weapons, so they're not the same at all. You know, these guys look like nimble. They got their shoulders are well defined, but they're not. They got nothing on the first guys. They were all like just jacked. They're on the juice. Okay. There's a few of those guys. And I believe they're all the same. There's 4 of them. And there's... What are these? Is there anything else up there? No? Oh, there's 2 different ones though. They're different. What are these? Are these like compared to everybody else, these guys look like they're starving. And they need help. I say guys, but I can't actually tell if that's a guy or a girl. No, it looks like a guy. Maybe. Or maybe not. It's a girl. I can't tell. But, they are pointing to something. And does she have a mask? She's just holding a dagger. She doesn't look like she knows how to use that thing. She looks like there's like a home invasion in process, and she just grabbed the first thing that she could get her hands on, and it's like, stay away from me. I've got a dog. I've called the police. But I'm not confident in that stance, that she knows what she's doing as far as fighting goes. Alright. Ah, look at the whip. I like the whip. I like that pose with the whip. Well, I don't know if I have a lot of minis with whips. I think we need more minis with whips. Maybe some more Indiana Jones themed games. Oh, and there's Sauron. The mutant from X-Men. Oh, his wings look cool. He's got a little skull in his hand. What is he holding? What are you holding, buddy? What are you hiding? Oh, it is. It's a skull. Looks like he's got a... Is that a thong or a tailbone? I don't know. Okay. So there's 4 of those guys, and now we got the big one. Now the big one. I don't know how I'm gonna even show this on this camera. I'm gonna have to make some room here. This guy's large. Look at this. It's like the size of my face. He's creepy. He's the guy on the cover. He's that creepy thing on the cover. Look at this thing. It looks awesome. This is some demented shit that's going on here. I mean that in the best kind of way. Like, how many legs this thing's got? Like, we're gonna get in close. But I'm trying to give you guys the best view of this thing. But, like, what am I looking at? Okay, so we got, like, arms down there where you think the legs would be. There's a tail. Looking like it's coming out of a Venus flytrap. And there's some legs on this side with some tentacles down here. What the hell? With a human leg hidden in there. And some hands. Like, this person looks like they're in trouble. There's so much stuff. Like, what is that? There's some more crazy arms, and you can make out like a chest here. That hand looks like it's in pain, but what a great detail on that hand though. And you got this thing. Looks like the is there a Disney cartoon with evil eels? That's what I'm getting the vibe of from this thing. Like, I don't know when to stop turning this thing. Like, spines everywhere. These, like, I love the detail on these. We're getting even closer. Whoa, and it's like reaching out. I got hands right at the... Oh, there's a mouth in there. It's like screaming in terror and pain, and it's just reaching out for you. I like how it all accumulates to these hands that are just reaching out for you. And let's pinpoint some areas of interest. That mouth. And this looked like just cancerous blobs everywhere, like tumors. And the hands reaching out at you are gnarly. It's like this one's not finished being formed. It's like half in baby state. And then we got these, like, these look great. These tentacles. And they're suckers. And there's the Venus flytrap with, like, the tongue coming out of it. Yeah, it's a tongue, but it looks kind of like an alligator tail. I said it was a tail earlier, but... Okay. That thing is just a horror show. Look at this. Alright. Okay. That was the last one in that box, but I say that left me shook. Alright, let's put this away. Let's open up another brown box. Alright, box number 2. Or brown box number 2. Oh, this stuff's from the other box. I'm just gonna leave this over here. Okay, so brown box number 2. There you go. No. My address was on it. Swear to God, these boxes had my address on it like 5 times. Hey, well, they got here, so I guess it worked. And now I got the hiccups for some reason. What is this? Oh, that is the dogs losing their minds. Can you hear that? Oh, we got something. By airmail. See what that is in a second. I'm really curious what's in that envelope. And then we got 3 boxes in here. The Castle of the Devil. Alright. An American... Oh, sorry. What did I say? I missed it. America, the New World. I don't know why. In my head, I started reading An American Werewolf in London. Why? I don't know. Against the Vampires. Hey, we've seen that guy before. We've seen that art before. Okay. The only reason I can guess why the dogs are freaking out at this point is we have our neighbor has a dog, and that dog comes out in the backyard and goes, yip, yip, and then our dogs lose their mind. All right, well, I want to know what's in this thing first and foremost. Let's see. I don't want to. I've never gotten an envelope like this in a game. I don't want to like just destroy it. See if I can just untape it nicely. What's in here? If this is where they send the rule fixes, that'd be ideal. Like, well, you know, it's like easy to find something separate. Is what I'm saying. All right, I get a sense of another print. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, we got something that's dinged up, so I wouldn't say this is the best way to transport this thing. Yep, FAQ and errata pack. Okay, so, well, this is kind of mangled. That's terrible, actually. I appreciate that there's an FAQ and an errata because the game needed it. It definitely needed it. And, you know, this is great. This makes it nice and easy, so I don't have to go on BGG to get all my answers. But this book is just, like, mangled. And then we got some player aids and other cards I'm assuming had misprints. And that is it. That is what was in that. Now, it was a nice envelope. But this stuff, like this book, is just mangled. Like it looks terrible. You'd be better off just sticking it in the box like this and not in an envelope. So, like you could just toss that in there like that. It would come out less damaged. Well, that's disappointing. But it needed an errata, so. Where do we start? Let's do An American Werewolf in London, also known as America, the New World. All right. So not only does it have nothing to do with werewolves, it doesn't take place in London. looks like. Again, we got Solomon Kane kind of like taking on some natives. They're throwing tomahawks at him. So, looks like he's going to be in bad shape. Like, doesn't look good for him right now. Like, they look like they're going to kick his ass. I like that better than the last one. I like it better than the last one. 4. I'm going with 4. But you know what I'm curious about is there's this artwork, but then there's this. See these creepy little girls here? I'm very interested in them. Like, what is going on with them? Like, twin girls are always creepy. Like, The Shining made sure that was always a thing. Okay. We got The Witches of Salem. She looks cool. Heavy book. Huh? More of what you'd expect. And we got The Lost Colony of Roanoke. If I read that right. And these pages seem heavier than normal. Well, heavier than that book. It's a thicker book. That's probably why they feel heavier. Okay, we got some more tiles. We got some more minis. Cards that we're probably not going to look at. So let's get this started. Alright. Okay, so we're starting off with some occulty-ness. Villages. Oh, nice office. Maybe he's gonna like apply for a mortgage. Who knows what's going on here in this one? Okay, we got some dungeons. Dungeons are always fun. Little campfire. The more detail there is in a tile, the more I like it. Okay, what do we got here? Other side. This video is in 4K, so if you want to slow down, pause, get a good look at any of this, you just feel free. You do that. Okay. Well, that was it for tiles. It's so loud taking this out of here, but I always gotta check. This one's busted up too. Look at this. What is going on here? Look at that insert. I didn't do that. That came all busted up. Alright, so a little, great minis, a little cheap on the inserts. Alright, so cards again. We'll look at the art on these. Gotta say, the technology now that's used to wrap these cards is really good. Too good, it's hard to get this freaking plastic off. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's no photos on this. There's no pictures. Alright, so now we got the Witches of Salem. Oh, and we got the Lost Colony of Roanoke. Assuming that's going to be the back of all of them. Yes. And then text and stuff. Effects that remain in play. Okay, that is it. You get the idea. We don't need to look at these. Let's see the minis. That's what we came here for. All right. Where to start? Let's start with these big guys. That's kind of looks like a different take on like, or some sort of like Sasquatch meets werewolf. He's cool. And like, if you wouldn't want to see this guy, like you might be going camping, and this is what you come across, like that wouldn't be good. All right. I like his beard. It's a very interesting character design. He's lengthy. Like spiny backs are all the rage when it comes to monster designs, seems. Okay. Cool. He's neat. I like him. He looks like they'd be trouble to deal with in the game, though. And this one, you can't tell by looking at it, but it feels pretty heavy for its size. It's like they use extra dense materials for this guy. For some reason, the back of my chair was really high. And I'm just noticing this now. Okay, let's get a look at Hornhead here. He looks like an old, wise Disney character. Oh, he's got a... What is going on here? Hold on, his robes kind of like start forming into these hands. They kind of just blend right into... Are they stitched on? Where's my knife? Look at this. I think he's got a bunch of hands, like human hands. Ah! It's made out of like human flesh. And they're all like hands and fists sewn on. Like decals. I take that Disney character back. You're a dick. Look at him. I take that back. I don't want to have my hands sewn as part of his... I want my hands used as part of his accessories. His accessorizing. Alright. Okay. Alright. We got the your like classic headdress. I like all the use of the feathers on the spear. All this. Like not being Canadian, we didn't do a lot of sorry, let me try this again. Being Canadian, all I know of like Native Americans is what the movies tell me. So I guess I'm just as educated as most of us. But so like I'm not sure how accurate those costumes are, but they look Hollywood accurate. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this guy's pose. Like it's okay. It's okay. He just seems a little... He's something about the look on his face, the way he's holding himself, doesn't have the same energy as like the other guys. I don't know what it is. I like the other guy with the big headdress. The guy we just looked at. He was cool. That guy, meh. Ah! These must be part of the Witchback. Because they are creepy as hell. Twins are always creepy. They're holding a little doll. She's got a little dolly. Which kind of define gravity. Like, you know, it could be a stiff arm. Oh, she got a dagger. But they got pretty little matching dresses. Like, this guy looks cool. Like, I like all the stuff, like the, like a dream catcher in there. He's got his little, what are they? The pestle something? Oh, I forgot. Things where you grind stuff. Something in pestle, right? I think. Mortar and pestle? Is that right? Is it pestle? Pestle? No, whatever. Anyways, he's got one. The details of all the little bags and everything. It's a nice looking mini. Like, all the minis look nice. It's just, I'm just not crazy about that guy. But all the other guys, I think they look great. And then I'm assuming, like, she's got a little dog that looks like... It's like Gozer, the early years. She got a little, like, creepy dog. Looks... Or demon dog. Imagine putting that in your purse. Does she have anything in her purse? Could you imagine that little dog sticking his head out of that purse? And then we got Grandma. Yeah, don't trust her as far as I can throw her. Look at her, just casually walking across these human heads or skulls on the floor. Yeah, and look at her. She got an axe tucked into the back of her, like, apron. What's in... Is that a tail? That's it. I think that's a tail. Is that a tail coming out of her basket? It might be. Yeah, I don't trust you at all. Yeah, you might look innocent. Look at this innocent little smile. Yeah, screw you, Granny. What we got here? This guy's better. He's still got the same, like, kind of like cockeyed spine stance, but this is better. This is better. Like, you know, his spine is kind of like, kind of like. It's not like it's like he's in mid pose and they took the picture too early. That's what it looks like. But not as bad as the other guy. This guy looks alright. I like the deep how the fur looks, like the shadows in here. Really makes that gives some nice depth to the detail. Looks nice. And who we have here? Okay. Guessing some more witchcraft. What is she hiding? They've all been hiding something. Like, can't make out what's in her hands. Are they just flowers? She got something behind her back. Looks like she's just holding her. Oh, it's a dagger. It's hidden in the folds. I didn't even notice. Look at that. She is hiding something. It's in the folds of her cape. Sneaky. Sneaky. All right. Well, that was all the minis for that set. We got 2 more boxes, and we done. Bam. Okay. Against the vampires. Let's get in there. Just tired. You know what I mean? It's been a while since I've done big unboxings. Has nothing to do with the game, because actually this is a game I know I like. This game probably uses black more than any other game I own. Hey, I like that. I like that cover. It's like fighting zombies, I'm assuming. It's like the undead bunch of skeletons, like it's kicking up some dust. All right, I think he could take these guys. Like the Native Americans that were chasing him down? No, I think he's done. These guys, I think he's good. Okay. Again, a little turbulence, but I enjoyed the length of that. 4.5. Okay. Ooh, that looks nice. The Moon of Skulls. I don't get the title, but I like that. I think it really stands out because it's pink, and I just said this is this game uses black more than the other game I have. This and probably Bloodborne from Simon. Also a great game. Maybe I just like games with these a lot of black. Ooh, look. There's some artwork in these. And I just happened to luck out on that one because the rest looks like what you've seen before. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Imagine finding that one going on your camping trip. Okay. Oh, it's pointing. So I guess it serves a function. That way to the buffet. Alright. Hills of the Dead. Oh, he's got a buddy to help him out. I'm assuming he's there helping him. He looks like he's cheering him on. You got this, Solomon. Okay. And then we got a bunch more minis. Surprise, surprise. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Quite the little spin there. Okay. Let's make some room so you can see these. Alright, we'll just go through these quickly. They're pretty kind of uneventful. Like, sure, they look like great terrain, but there's nothing really all that exciting here going on. As far as tile sets, this is probably one of the more uninteresting ones. I like things with, like, you know, staircases and secret passageways and something. Here you go. This is more my speed. This looks like it's right out of the Bloodborne tile set, though. Not a fan of the way that bridge looks. But the other stuff, this side is a lot more interesting to me. Yeah. We got stuff going on here. Okay. So for those, mini time. Alrighty. Okay. We got 2 layers of minis again. Oh no. 2 layers of minis. Anything new on these cards we haven't seen before? Well, other than like we haven't seen the back of them before. Huh? Wow, this is really... The angle I have this camera on right now is just reflecting everything. Can you see me? Look, there's me looking at the cards. Huh? So, again, same old information and what looks like the icon or the logo for a dentist's office. Let's open that up, see if we got some art to look at. These look like there's something different going on here. This doesn't look like your typical cards that we've seen so far. Alright, don't know what those are. Find out later. Those we've seen. How about the back? Oh, there's his buddy. I'm assuming it's his buddy. I'm going to find out it's not his buddy. They're not very buddy-ish. Like, these guys don't look like friends. Those guys remind me of Harry Potter when they were after that Horcrux and all the bodies came out from underwater. I just recently went through all the movies. So, it's fresh. Okay. Oh, there's a big mini in here. Oh, what is that one? Try not to look. Try not to look. What are these? What is this? Oh, this is different. Is that vultures just like eating somebody alive? Oh, what? How do I... What? Hold on. Let's get to the bottom of this, literally. Oh, it's like just vultures eating, just stripping somebody. Which, he's still on his knees, so I'm assuming they're stripping them alive. Oh! That's brutal. They're just like going at his face. And this guy, like the nerve of this guy, this vulture up here, he's just like chilling on this other guy's wings. I guess you could say he's just flying by and wings happen to touch. But this guy's getting stripped. Oh, it's not like... I'm guessing you're fighting the vultures? Like, what is this guy chewing on? This guy right here. He's got like... He's taking a bite out of that ass. He's like those guys from the movie Alive. Getting some of that jerky. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Put them back. There are 4 of those buffets going on in this box. And we got this guy. We'll zoom out to get all of them. Starting close so you can get some details there. There we go. It's like no matter how crisp and sharp the video might be, I always want to get in closer. Okay, so we got I Am Legend zombies, because that is the I Am Legend zombie screen pose. You know what I hated about that movie? Not the story, because like the Omega Man was one of my favorite sci-fi movies. But I Am Legend, the fact that they went with CG for the zombies, I was not impressed. I would have much preferred makeup on people. I was not impressed with the CG zombies. Oh, there's 2 different types. Very subtle difference. This guy's got more like jazz hands. Or he's got a ta-da type of look to him. Or I swear to God I didn't do it. It wasn't me. He seems more guilty than anything. He's not as intimidating as the other guys. And then we got this guy. This looks really cool. This is like a Solomon mini. I like this. It's like a solid, like just strong pose. Just like standing there, looking all boss. Zoom out so we can see it all. I really like this mini. Good job. It's a nice mini. And then, the big guy. Not quite as big as my face, but I couldn't fit him in my mouth. Which is how we're going to start measuring things. This is heavy. Again, very dense. Big snake. Again, this could tie right into that Harry Potter... Was it the Chamber of Secrets? Is that where the big snake was? The basilisk? Basilisk? He looks cool. Let's zoom and get some... The detail on the scales is pretty good. It's like, as in, it's really good. Okay. I like it. I like him. It looks cool. Well, I kind of want to fight this thing. Like, don't want, like, not for real. I would run the other way. I have no problem against snakes, but giant snakes. Oh, there's another row. I went to the bottom row first. Rookie mistake. I forgot there was another row. There you go. See, this is better. This guy's charging. His energy seems very forward. I like this pose. This is a lot better than the other pose with the guy holding the axes. And he doesn't seem as glossy as the other guy. It seems like a better mini overall. Much better. Much better. Jacked. Look at him. How'd you like to look like that? Pretty good. Maybe not exactly, because, like, but close. Close to that. What do we got here? Hello, miss. She's, like, trying to hail a chariot. Or is she about to take a knee? What is she doing? She's taking off her robe. Is she stepping into something? Is she bowing? I don't know what this pose, what's going on in this pose, but okay. And this one is up to something. When you're looking over your shoulder like that, you're up to something. This chick's up to something. Sneaking around. Okay. Oh, we got like an altar with flames and this dude making an offering or chanting, probably calling upon some god that will wreak some sort of havoc. I like it. I like the fire. I like how it's all curly. It looks like it's being blown in the wind. I like all the faces on it. Okay. We got this guy, also very muscular. Everybody's just fit. You don't get a lot of unfit people. Well, okay, this guy, he's a prisoner, in his defense. You probably don't feed him much. He's all chained up. He's skinny. We got... Oh, we're gonna get close because I'm curious to see what he's got in his hand. Is that like a heart and it's like blood coming off of it? That's what I'm gonna assume it is. I like the headdress. Yeah, I think it's a heart. Like he's just cut the heart out of somebody. Look at those butt cheeks. This guy, his glutes. He is toned. He does not miss leg day. He likes his squats. Okay. Here we go. Finally somebody that's not in shape. Like his arms are still like ripped. But he's got a gut. He likes his beard. He's got some rolls in the back. There you go. Like, you know, head on in a fight. Do I think I could take this guy? No, but he looks like I could outrun him. What? And then we got... Oh, I like that mask. I want to get close on this guy too. What is he doing? Definitely some sort of like chant or speaking to his people. Like looks like he's giving some sort of speech of empowerment. Got the dagger back there. Stepping off some sort of pedestal. I like his mask. Alright, and there's only one mini left in this box. And it is... Huh, I was about to say she's too good looking to be in this box considering it's a bunch of monsters. But there are a lot of good looking gentlemen, so I guess she's got her pick of the litter since she being the only one. Yeah, there are the witches, but I think they're from their own story, so they probably don't mingle a lot. Okay. She looks cool. Oh, she looks like she's in charge. Alright. So that is it. We got one box to go. Let's do this. Bam! Castle of the Devil. Now, I realized while I was setting up the camera for this last box that I don't know if I've done the best job in keeping things separate. I got some tiles over there on top of some other tiles that I don't think they were together. Like, I don't even know where they go. And then I had box lids where I was like, do you go with this bottom half? This is going to be a bit of a mess to organize. I was a little haphazard with where I put things. Okay. Considering how shallow that box was, not bad, but I'm only going to give it a 3. It wasn't smooth, but it was suspenseful. 3.5. You know what? 3.5. Oh, there's minis. Don't look at. Box fell. Let's put those aside. Okay. What do we got? Castle of the Devil. Alright. And we've seen it all before. Alright, next. It's on the back. I didn't really flip to the back of a lot of these, but there's that. Oh, there's not a lot in here in this one. We got some tiles. Let's go through those. I didn't expect much. It was a very flat box. I think, yeah, this was the game where it had a box and I think there was only 1 mini in it, or 2, and it was like, it was an altar, a hand in it. I can't remember, but it was like a box that was way too big, or way bigger than it needed to be. I think it was Solomon Kane, like the first unboxing, part 1. Alright, so far I like where this is going. We got some cauldron with some goop. Indoors always find more interesting when it comes to tiles. Oh, so got some electrical things going. Looks like some electrotherapy. Oh, we got some scary arm bits hanging out there. Okay. Okay, we got all kinds of dismembered limbs next to a saw. And is that a trash bin for limbs? Maybe, maybe. This? Eh. Outside of a castle wall? Sure. Sure. Yeah, the tiles are not what like define the game. The game's great. Okay. Actually, I wonder if it's, I can't remember if I put it in, I have a top 50 list that I've already put out, which I have other games that probably would have already put on that 50 list that I've played since I made that list, like for this year. But I think I'll just wait for the next, I'll add them to the 2023 list. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so these are different. But we've seen art like that before. And these, you get the idea. The castle on the back, information on the front. Let's continue. Okay, we got minis. Minis. We got 3 minis. Alright. Let's start with this one. Okay, so their floor looks a little, like, is that a rug? Little skulls on this floor. It's a little more posh. Look at him. Look at him. He looks kind of snobbish. A big feather in his hat. His big ass hat. Hmm. And then what do we get here? What do we get here? Oh, this guy looks assassiny. He's got a lot of like things. He's got like this, like that's not subtle. Doesn't even look like a good place to have that. But he's got a lot of stuff. This guy's outside. The other guy's inside. Okay, okay. And then we got, bam. Oh, hello. Let's bag it up. Let's bag it up. We can get close again. Oh, this must be the Frankenstein thing they built in that laboratory of the tiles we were looking at. These are all the body parts went. That must be it, because I'm loving this model. Hold on. This is the detail I like the most. How many hands are attached to his forearm? That's awesome. Oh, he's so creepy looking. Oh. Some interesting design choices by the doctor who assembled this guy. Looks like, what is that? Looks like he's got a set of balls on the back of his for elbows. Kind of like reminds me of that episode of South Park where, was it Stan? Wanted to be like a tall black basketball player, but to make him taller they needed to extend his legs, and for the knee joints they used the teacher's testicles. It was so weird. I feel like that's the same theory behind this guy's elbows. They use somebody's testicles for his elbows. They make great joints, I hear. Okay, like all the metal or leather, I don't know, things he's got like holding him together. This guy's creepy. He's awesome. That's a great mini to finish off on. I like him. Okay, that was it. That was all of it. There's no more Solomon Kanery to check out. So, I hope you enjoyed that unboxing as much as I did. I'm a little tired, but I enjoyed it. And I think I enjoyed it a little bit more because, not only because it's good minis, but it's a game I know I like. And now I have more of it. Alright, that is all. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.